There we go. All right. So today I have a big pile of like mail and documents that are no longer necessary to have around in my household. And so today we are going to shred them. And we have been doing, in my house, we haven't been doing this forever. We recently started 6 months ago of shredding any mail that is not important or that we just don't need anymore instead of throwing it into the trash. Because if you throw it into the trash without shredding, then people will have your name and your address, and that's not good. As well as there may be, depending on what you throw away without shredding, there might be even more information on that piece of paper or that mail. And so that's why whenever we receive mail in my household and we no longer want it, or it's just not necessary for us to have it, like the junk mail or the advertisements that you just don't want in your house, we shred it and we put it in a pile to shred all at once. And so like today we're shredding just some mail and documents. So yeah. So what I always do, well, first I went out to buy a shredder, and this shredder, like the maximum of sheets you could put in at once is 16. And that kind of goes, in my opinion, it's good to have a shredder that you could fit a lot of papers at once, because if what you do, like my family, like we have this whole pile of documents that we need to shred at once because it's easier than doing it whenever the mail comes. So to have the ability to put a lot of sheets at once, it helps out because it saves you more time. So we're going to put it on auto, and we're just going to put it in. And there it goes. And we're just going to keep doing this. And I'm just going to put, sometimes I put a lot, but depending on, hold on, wait. Okay, so sometimes I put a lot of papers together. Other times I don't, depending on the thickness. Like this mail that I'm currently holding has a thicker thickness than the other ones do, so I'm not going to put a lot with this one. So yeah. I'm just going to keep doing this. To make sure I don't show my own address. Okay. Oh, for some reason there's a magnet in here. What's something I could put behind this? This one. Hold up. I have too much in my hands right now. Okay, that one had to stay behind. Yeah. This one doesn't want to go in right now. That's completely fine. There we go. You could also do this with credit cards if you needed to. I have some to show, but I'm not going to do that on the live right now, just to make sure nobody takes that information. Okay. And be careful when you're shredding because it does so you don't put your hand inside of it, especially when it's on. So I'm going to turn it off right now. And be careful with long hair. Even short hair could get stuck in that, and that's not fun at all. And any loose items like the strings of hoodies or even hair ties could get stuck in it. And it says not to spray it, as well as keep it away from children, because if children put their hands in that, that's not a good thing. So we're going to continue this. I'm going to put it back on auto. Oh, and if at any point that something gets stuck, you could always put it on reverse, where it's on the machine. It's going to say REV, stating, which means reverse. So I had a couple times where I accidentally put too much and I had to reverse it. And at least this one tells you when it's overheating, when you put too much, or when the bin is full, or the door of this bin is open, like right now. So let's put it back on auto. And let's see. I could put this in first. Oh, that's stuck to papers. All right. Put that one in this way. So I got another thick one. I'm just going to put it in like this. Okay. Another thick one. Okay, so this one's a little thicker because sometimes these college advertising, they mail you like this thick thing, and it's best just to break it up and to shred it separately. And the same thing goes for if you're shredding like this big document that is no longer necessary or just like has an error but still has information that you don't want out there. That's another thing that you should shred in pieces. Okay, so that's all I'm going to do right now. I'm going to move this mail away because the address is like right on top. And as you can tell, the shredder is almost full, and so that will be all for today. And so we'll see y'all next time. And if you enjoyed this or if you found this important or any new information, be sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you know when I go live, as well as like and leave a comment of what you learned or what else you would like to see or learn from. All right. So yeah. Bye, y'all.